Hey guys, it's Kristina here, and I thought I would film a quick video for you where I show you how I would do my makeup if I was to do a photo shoot. I do this religiously. The only thing that's different is lip color and eyeshadow looks. But pretty much it's all the same. I've been doing this recently. By the way, yes, this is my wig. I'm obsessed with it. I don't think it fits properly. Let me fix it here. It's always giving me a trouble because I have a really big head and a really small forehead, so my hair just always gets in the way. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below and turn on post notifications. And also make sure to comment down below what videos I should film for you. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. But the first thing that I'm going to be using is this Physician Formula Cucumber and Bamboo Eye Depuffer. And I'm just going to apply that under my eyes like I always do. Pretty much 92% of my videos are with this. I just like it. It helps to de-stress my eyes, especially because I have really bad sleep insomnia, so I have really bad under eyes. What I just applied was the Broadway Ultra Lip Mint Oil Lip Gloss, the cooling effect, and it soothes cracked lips. So then what I'm going to be taking is, I'm almost out of this, I have to use a new one soon. This is the Essential Palace Rose Water Spray in Refreshing and Healing. Excuse my nails, I have to do them very soon. And they were super long naturally, and then they broke, so there's that. I just like this stuff just because it helps with my scarring. It helps with kind of getting all the dirt out and like really getting it out there off of my skin. So that is what I like doing. So what I'm about to show you is my secret combination that will no longer be a secret if you watch this video, but this is my secret to glowing skin. Like, this is the product that I use when I go to parties, events, have photo shoots. I go out to dinner and I feel like I want to glow in my skin. So this is actually a drugstore product. Let me shake it because it's so pretty. And you might think it's super dark for my skin, but it actually blends out to my actual skin tone. There's this one, there's a pink toned one, I believe, and a pale, like a white one, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put the three on the screen. This is by CYO. It's actually a drugstore brand in Walgreens. I got this from Walgreens by my school. This is their bronzing shimmer oil in Gift of Gold. Along with that product, I like to use this Hello Fab First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, and it's safe for sensitive skin, which is so important. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to be placing this on the back of my hand. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this to my face like so. I like to do them separate just because if I mix them, for some reason, I don't know why, but for the past couple of times that I've been using it, when I mix the products, they come out like very peel-like, so I like applying it separate. And this alone gives like a glow, as you can see, to the skin, but I like to kind of give myself a little more of color because my face is actually lighter than the rest of my body, as like most females, just because we exfoliate our skin so much and we don't really tan our faces unless you do. I don't know. So once this is done on my face, then I'm going to go in with the shimmer oil. Just gonna shake it a little bit. Then I love that it's a dropper because I feel like I'm in a chem class. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just drop it on my forehead, and I kind of like to lean this way just because for some reason it fell above my eyebrow, and I like to do it in these three places. Then what I like to do is I like to take my stippling brush and I like to just work this in. As you can see, it just blends into my skin and adapts to my skin color. But I'm gonna be taking this Boutique number 37 brush to blend everything. You know what's funny is that I look like I have a huge forehead, but I actually don't. My forehead's pretty tiny. Like, on camera it looks big, but in person it's super tiny. As you can see, it gave me like a really tan look, which is kind of what I'm going for, kind of in a way. So yeah, I just like to do that. And I let this sit for about 30 minutes, which is why I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to kind of have this set into my skin. And when I come back, it'll look a lot more my skin color. It goes on dark and then it kind of sets into my skin and goes back to an adaptive color. As you can see, it's a little more gold. I have a pink undertone, so I know this looks weird now, but it'll adapt to my skin color pretty much after 30 minutes. So I'll be back in 30 minutes and then we will And as you can see, my skin has kind of, the combination is kind of blended into my skin, and I still have a glow to my skin. So I thought I would show you the eye look that I like to go for. Whenever doing this look, I like to do my eyebrows, then my eyes. So I thought that's what I would do for you today. I'm gonna go back in with the product that I haven't used in a while. This is my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. It's like a dark brown, almost black, but not black completely. So I'm gonna be taking this e.l.f. small angled brush, looks like that, and I'm going to go into my brows. Now, I haven't had my eyebrows done in the longest time, so I don't know how well this is going to look. I like to go natural, but because I feel like doing a dramatic look right now, I am going to use this product. So I'm not going to do it too harsh, just because that's not the type of brow that I like, although I do want it to be more pigmented than I've had it in a while, and I kind of want to end on a natural. Okay, my eyebrows look kind of boxy, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna go in with this Nikak eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown, and I'm just gonna use a spoolie to kind of lighten up my brows a little bit and kind of blend out everything. My hair clip is like getting in the way. They're not the best right now, but concealer will fix that, and kind of darkening just the parts where I don't want the concealer to ruin. Then I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. This one is my skin tone. It is fawn. So then I'm just going to shape out my brows. I'm not gonna go too close to the natural brow, just because I wanna kind of have a little more of a shape. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take this Real Techniques domed shadow brush, and this is what I like to use for concealer around my brows and whenever I spot conceal. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in and blend that out. There we go. Then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Professional Makeup Tinted Brow Mascara, and this one is an espresso, whatever you want to call it, and I'm literally just going to shape out my brows. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face. So for primer, I'm going to be using the CYO, the same brand as the oil that I use on my face. This is the Matte and Blur Primer Matte Attack, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit, apply it to my T-zone area and on my chin, which is where I get shiny. Then I'm gonna be just going in with my fingers and kind of getting the product into my skin, like really into my skin, and kind of blending that out. Going on my nose. My skin has been actually getting better recently, so I'm happy. I'll film a skincare routine where I show you guys how you can get rid of your pimples. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this Milani Prime Light Face Primer in Prime Light number 02. So I'm gonna just do a little bit on this part of my face, and there, and then right in my cupid's bow. So, because this is where I usually like to hydrate. Now, instead of going in with my fingers, I am going in with this foundation brush by Real Techniques, kind of like an angled brush, as you can see. And I'm just going to really hydrate the area. For some reason, I'm getting red here, I don't know why. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is prime my eyes. I'm going to go in with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel. And I'm just going to apply this to my eye. And then I'm going to go back in with my Real Technique Domed Shadow Brush. Really blend this out so that the shadows show up on my eyes. I'm going to go into my Morphe palette. This is the 35O palette. And what I'm going to take is the shade Up Front, which is a white shade, just to set my eyes in place so that way that the shadows show up and it's not patchy or anything like that. Then I'm going to go into my Morphe palette. This one is the 35F palette. It is their fall palette, but the look that I'm going for, it can be worn literally anytime. I'm gonna go in with my transition shade right now. I'm gonna be taking the tapered eyeshadow brush by Arcade by Kiss. It's like a blending brush. I'm gonna be taking the shade Reduce. It's a very shimmery shade, and I'm just going to pop that into the crease area, but very like spread out. You really want this to show, but you don't want it to be too harsh. So just take your time and really work on blending out the shadows, just so that way it's not as harsh. I like to do circular motions and then wind wiper motions. And you really want to take your time with this look. You don't want to rush into doing this, otherwise it's going to come out very, very patchy. It's going to come out in a way you don't want it to look. Okay, so once I have that on my eye, I'm going to go in with this crease brush. It's by the Conair makeup brush set that I got for Christmas. So I'm going to go in with the shade Sepia or Sepia. I'll leave all the shades like on the screen for you. And what I'm going to do is where I put the shade Reduce, I'm going to go halfway from like the middle point into my inner crease. So right here, and then I'm just going to go wind wiper motion. And you just want to keep building until you have the color show up as much as you want it to. So once that's done, I'm gonna go in with a more flat brush. I'm gonna go in with this concealer brush. I use these brushes mostly for my eyes, and it's by the same Conair. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Bliss, just like pack that on there. And this is going on my lid. So like that. And this is the only matte shade that I'm gonna be using, so. So then I'm gonna go back in with my transitions shade, and I'm gonna be taking that on the same brush that I used for it, and I'm just gonna be blending everything together very lightly, just so that way we don't cover up sepia or sepia. Then I'm gonna go in with a more structured brush, which is this brush right here. This is the angled eyeliner brush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Intuition, which is like a purple mauve color, and I'm gonna really pack it on there, as you can see, and just tap off any excess, because you don't want the excess to affect the makeup look. I'm just gonna hold my eyes out, and I'm gonna go really close to my eye and kind of create like a very small wing, so just like that. Like that, very small. And then I'm gonna go in on the other side. Okay, so it's just like that. See, it kind of looks like a wing, but it's not really a wing, if that makes sense. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in to the shade Visible, which is like the lightest shade in the palette. I'm gonna go right underneath my brows and lightly drag it, not too much, just let's blend it out. I'm gonna go on both sides. Like that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my face makeup. So for my face makeup, I am going to be taking the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in the shade Syracuse. So I'm just gonna shake the bottle. And it comes with a pump, it's great. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to squeeze out some this way. And then I'm gonna be taking my Real Techniques Expert face brush and I'm just going to be blending that out. I don't like a full like cake face, if that makes sense. Like I don't think I need that much coverage to where I'm like caking on makeup onto my face. I used to do like very caked up makeup. I used to layer on like so much makeup and it just wasn't working out for me. And my face did not like that. So I stopped doing that recently. So I kind of just like the Weightless kind of feel of this foundation. It is a foundation that I love wearing when I'm going to events and whatnot. I can't believe I'm gonna be 21 this year. I don't know when this video is coming out, if it's before my or after my 21st, but that is crazy to me. Like I still feel like a little kid sometimes. So once I have this done, as you can see, I still have a glow to my skin, which is from that CYO and also from the foundation itself. It's Luminous. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that sit, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to apply mascara. So for my mascara on my top lashes, I like to go in with a very thick mascara. So I'm gonna go in with my forever favorite. This is the Essence I Heart Extreme Volume Mascara. I use this in a lot of my videos. If you watch my videos, like my makeup videos, you'll know how much I love this stuff. So I'm just gonna apply this to my top lashes because I do not feel like wearing lashes right now. I like having the focus on my eyes and just having nice skin. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in to, I'm gonna be taking the Shape Tape and I'm literally just going to do dots on my face. I'm not even gonna do like a full blown, just dot it everywhere. Do a line this way, a little bit. I think I only put a lot on my forehead. I think that's why my forehead looks so big, is because I put so much concealer instead of contour. So then I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques sponge. Excuse how dirty it is. I need to clean it soon. So I'm just going to bounce this on to my under eye area and along my nose of my cheekbone. My cheekbone is like right here. So like I have high cheekbones naturally, but my face is so full now because it's been swollen for a little bit. Okay, so once that is there, I'm just going to set that real quick. I'm gonna be going in with my always trusty Nikak Makeup Perfection Finishing Powder in the shade Medium. This wasn't closed properly. So then I'm gonna go under my eyes and just really press this in to my skin. Tap the fallout, it helps not cake under my eyes and make it patchy. I recently did my makeup and I don't know why. I think that was like a sign to not do my makeup that day, but it came out so patchy. Like everything just was not working that day. So I was like, it's a no makeup day for me. I'm really just pressing the powder. I'm not even baking it or anything. That. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my contouring. So for contour, I like to take a matte bronzer. This one is from NYX. It is their matte bronzer in Deep Tan. And I need a new brush. Please don't comment. My brush is a little bad. It broke while I was washing it. I don't know how. And I'm just going to take this and contour my face with it. I'm getting a new contour brush soon. Anyways, just haven't been to the store. Really and truly. Near my lip. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this Boutique brush. It is the number 17. And I'm just going to contour my nose. I've changed the way that I contour my nose now. Let me know if you guys think it made any difference. I don't contour with the little shadow that I have naturally up there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Matte Press Powder, like this. It is in the shade Chestnut, and I'm gonna go in with my contouring brush, and this is just to chisel out my chin. I'm to go under my chin, my jawline area. There we go. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go under my eyes, and for under my eyes, I'm gonna go back into my Morphe 35F palette, and I'm gonna be taking the shade that I used as my transition shade, which is Reduce, and I'm gonna be taking it on this smudge brush from the Conair collection. And I'm just gonna be smudging that out. See if I can lean in so you guys can see. I really want it to just blend out and kind of go into that. And it's okay if there's like some bit that gets into your eye. You can just take a Q-tip with some water and just clean it out. That's what I do. So that's how that looks. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is in black. I don't know if they offer other shades, but I like this mascara a lot. I'm gonna apply these to my bottom lashes. This just allows my lashes to kind of get back to the color of black because they have like a grayish brown tint to them that doesn't show up unless I use mascara. Then once that is done, I'm actually going to go in with my Interskin Beauty Cosmetics eyebrow powder in dark brown, and this is just going to give my eyebrows a little bit color since all that product was on the skin that was taken away from it. Then I'm gonna go in with my blush. I use this palette. It broke. I'm so sad. It is the She Makeup Mineral Blush. It is a coral shade, and I'm going to go into that. So once my skin is like this, I'm going to highlight my face. So what I like to do is I like to take this e.l.f. blending eye brush, and I like going into my highlighter, and I'm going to be taking the Cinnamon Churro. This is the eyeshadow and highlighter duo. It's more of like a, I don't know what you would call it, like a jelly formula. And I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to do the smallest amount on my nose, rub it in, and right at the top of my bridge, like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fan brush. I'm thinking this is like from Rite Aid brand, and I'm gonna go into my Black Radiance contouring palette, and I'm gonna be taking the highlighting shade right here. It's similar to the same highlight for my nose, shade wise or whatever, and it's like a fan brush that I'm taking, a bronzing brush, but I'm gonna use it for highlighting. And I'm gonna go right above my brow bone. I don't know if you guys can see it, like you see that shine. And I'm gonna go on my chin, yeah, you can see it there. Then I'm gonna go into my BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. This is one of the first makeup palettes that I bought myself for, I think it was my birthday, if I'm not mistaken, my 17. And it was like one of the first makeup palettes that I ever bought from Ulta. So fun fact. And Carli Bybel has always been like a fave of mine. So when I saw she had a palette and that it was one of those like affordable palettes, I was like, Mom, can I get this? And she was like, it's your money, you go do what you want to do. And ever since then, yeah. So I'm gonna take the highlight. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here. You can see how much I use it. It's like the second darkest shade. It's similar again to the highlights that I was already using, except it's a little more shimmery than subtle. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go again back into my Morphe 35F palette, and we're gonna highlight the inner corner. So I'm gonna be going back in with the shade Visible, and I'm just going to highlight the inner corner of my eye. And you can see it's a little too bright, so the same brush that I used when I was setting my entire lid, I'm just going to pat it down so it's a little more subtle. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply my lipstick. I feel like I want to go for a more nude color, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking this lipstick from NYX. It's their soft matte lip cream in Abu Dhabi, and I'm just going to place that on my lip. This has more of a pink tone than a brown tone. Then once everything is done, I am going to be going in with this Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray, and I'm just going to set my face with it. And I like using this palette to just dry my face real quick. So this is the finished look, and if you decide to recreate this look, then definitely tag me on Instagram. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you like this look, and make sure to subscribe down below and turn on post notifications. Also make sure to follow me on all my social media accounts. They'll be down below. By the time this video goes out, I believe I am going on vacation, and then when I come back, it's 3 days before my birthday. So I can't believe I'm gonna be 21. I am still in shock. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!